Welcome to the MFR Coaches podcast, where we talk about how you can create a six-figure MFR practice. I'm your host, Heather Hommel. Not only have I been practicing MFR for 11 years, I'm also a life and business coach, especially for MFR therapists. My goal is for you to understand how to get fully booked, how to talk to your clients, and how to make sure they understand what's possible for them with MFR treatment. I'm here to help you stop under-earning, overworking, and burning out. I'll lend support so you can create the MFR practice you've always wanted. Learn how you can do it too, even if you live in a tiny town, and even if you're just starting out, and even if you've ran your practice for years. Let's go. Hey, MFR therapists, it's Heather Hommel, the MFR coach. If you've been loving the podcast, it's time to take the next step to make your business even better. On August 5th at 2 p.m. Central, I'm hosting a live training called Sell MFR to Anyone in Any Situation. If you've ever felt unsure how to talk about what it is that you do or how to get clients to say yes to MFR, this training is for you. And when you attend live, you'll unlock a special bonus, a private one-on-one coaching call when you join the Foundations program during our open cart week. Head to themfrcoach.com/webinar to save your spot. And don't forget, my new book, Your MFR Practice Starts Here, is now available on Amazon. It's a must-read if you want to stop guessing and start building a profitable MFR practice that actually works for your life. When you get the book, you'll also get access to a free workbook and a $250 discount towards Foundations. So order that book before the webinar so you can join with that discount. Let's make this your turning point in your business, and I would love to see you on the webinar. Hey there, and welcome back to the MFR Coaches Podcast. I'm Heather Hommel, and I just got done doing a bonus call. We do this every quarter inside our Foundations program for anyone who has hit 10K in revenue over a 5-week period of time. So once clients hit that, then they are always invited to this bonus call every quarter. And we have kind of a higher level conversations in there. Lots of times it can be about finances, it can be about selling MFR, but today every single person I coached was experiencing some form of stress around knowing their numbers in their practice. So I wanted to make this episode to talk to everybody about this and about how common it is, because I believe that you can shift how you experience your business when you know what is making you uncomfortable and why it's making you uncomfortable. So we're going to be talking about money, specifically why knowing your numbers is the cure for your financial stress, not working more, right? Not hustling harder. Just factually knowing your numbers is going to help you on so many levels in your business and in your personal life, because you should also know those numbers as well. Let's start with this. Most of the financial stress my clients bring to coaching isn't about actual lack. It's about uncertainty. You don't know exactly how many clients you need. You aren't sure how far off of your income goals you are, and you're avoiding your bank accounts like they're the bad guy. And if that's you, I just want you to take a breath. You're not bad with money. You're just missing information and likely just avoiding getting the information that's available for you. And we can fix that. So here's how. Step 1, calculate how many clients or packages you actually need to hit your financial goals for the month. Most of you tell me, I'm not making enough, but you haven't run the math. Are you 3 clients short? Are you 10 clients short? Is it one package? When you know the numbers, your brain can shift from panic to action. And you go from I'm failing to I just need to sell 3 more packages this month to hit this goal. It's so much easier when you know what goal you're going for versus just telling yourself, I don't have enough clients, nobody's calling me, I'm not fully booked. Like that is basically whining versus, hey, I need to sell 3 more packages. All right, who is that going to be to? It can be to a current client, it could be to a new client. You could know that you need to run a special to get more people through the door, whatever. But you're taking action when you know what to take action on by knowing your numbers. So calculate how many clients you need, calculate how many packages you might actually need to sell to hit your goals. I love knowing for the whole month I need to sell 5 packages to hit this goal, or I need to sell 10 packages to hit this goal, or I maybe only need to sell one. Make sure you know the truth about what your business needs. Okay, step 2, track your personal and business expenses separately and do this every month. I know it feels tedious, and I know many of you are just like, no, I'm never going to do that. But you need to know what is leaving your accounts, and you need to know what is coming into your accounts. Because if you're constantly feeling broke, but you've never looked at your Amazon spending or that software subscription that you bought, but you've never gotten to, and you don't use it, the real issue isn't your income. It's your awareness around what you're paying for, right? What are you buying every month, month after month that you're not even using? And if you look and that's not happening to you, that's awesome, right? Okay, step 3, set clear financial targets. What is the minimum balance needed in your checking account to cover all of your bills? When you know that you're hitting a minimum amount and you're covering your bills, you're probably going to feel calm because you're going to think, I can cover all of my bills, right? How much should be in your tax savings account each month? What are you building in your working capital account? If you don't have targets, you'll never know if you're behind, ahead, on track. You'll never know. And you'll never be able to sit with yourself and your nervous system and feel good. That vagueness is what creates the anxiety spiral and all of the thoughts that go through your head where you're not good enough, or you're never going to be fully booked, or you're never going to make enough, or you just aren't smart enough to do this business, right? I know those are the things that you're thinking, and it's not true. You just don't know your numbers. That's it. Step 4, use a simple tax calculation every month. Take your revenue, subtract your expenses, and move a percentage over into a tax savings account. You should probably talk to your accountant to know the actual percentage. A lot of people go with 30%. I'm not an accountant and I'm not your tax advisor. But just for instance, let's say you take your revenue, subtract your expenses, and move 30% into your tax savings account. When you do that every single month, you will have a substantial amount of money saved for your tax bill when tax season comes. And then you're not scrambling or sacrificing your own paycheck to pay the IRS. This all sounds overwhelming. Let me also offer you this metaphor that brought it home for some of my clients today during this discussion. Knowing your numbers and doing this every month is the same as you balancing a client's pelvis as the first order of business in a treatment session, right? If you're a therapist, you know this. You can't truly and effectively help your client in a session when their pelvis is completely out of whack, because that's their foundation. So you're going to probably treat there first or at some point in that session, because everything compensates around it. Your business finances work the same way. If your money is messy or neglected, you'll compensate with stress, overwork, overspending, and avoidance. But when you balance your financial foundation, suddenly things start to move smoothly again. Suddenly you feel stronger. Suddenly you feel more in control. The same way a client feels when they stand up the first time with a balanced pelvis. They're much more powerful. Their thoughts are clearer. They can move easier because they have a strong and balanced foundation. And when you balance the foundation of your business, which is your bank accounts, you are going to make better decisions. You're going to have less anxiety, and you're going to move through the world with more ease and less stress. You cannot keep all of these numbers in your brain. You cannot sort the buckets in your brain. You have to do this into a physical bank account. I want you to take action. So here's your homework for today. Open your calendar and block 60 minutes this week to review your business and personal spending. Run the numbers. What's your income goal? If you don't have one, set one. Figure out what the gap is. How many clients or packages would close that gap? If you need help, don't try white knuckling it. Get coaching, ask questions, post in the Facebook group. That's what we're here for inside Foundations. And if you're not yet a member, I urge you to join. Membership is available at any time. I want you to come to me when you are feeling like you need and want the help without waiting. So go to my website, themfrcoach.com/foundation, and get enrolled today. You can start having help with all of these problems right now. You don't have to do this alone. And it's one of those things that's like, wouldn't it be nice if they taught us this stuff in school or in college or at any point, right? It's just not what happens, but it does happen inside foundations. You will learn exactly how to manage your money and exactly what to look for so that you always have more than enough in your business to support the business that you want to have and actually support the life that you want to have outside of your business too, by being able to pay yourself the correct owner's pay. Let's stop pretending that we're confused or bad at money and start treating this like what it is. It's a business. Your myofascial release practice is a business, and you are the CEO. Thanks for listening, and I will see you next week. Bye for now. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed today's episode, please take a minute and rate and review the podcast. I appreciate it. For more information, please follow me on Facebook and Instagram at The MFR Coach. And check out my website, www.themfrcoach.com, for more information. If you are currently not working 20 hours or less and making 6 figures in your MFR business, I want to help you change that. Make sure you tune into the show and get on my email list so you never miss out on important trainings and information. To be the first to find out when we are enrolling next for my 12-month Business Foundations coaching program, get on that email list at www.themfrcoach.com/join. Inside this program, you'll learn how to raise your rate, overcome objections, and sell MFR. You'll become the MFR therapist that never under-earns and never burns out. It's up to us to make MFR mainstream, and it starts with you and your successful MFR practice. See you next week.